babies come from? Storks. The babies come from the hospital. Babies come from your mom or something else. Are you kidding? My mom said they come from hugs. Hugs? Very special hugs. Blech.
I don't think that it serves the parents at all, or their relationship with their children, to make up stories about storks or the Cabbage Patch, or to give non-truths, or to even put off explaining the answers to the questions, say, where babies come from.
But many parents do. And sex education specialist Ivy Chen says these little lies parents tell children about sex can have a big impact in the future.
I actually do think that it's harmful for parents to not give the accurate truth. That's because, for one thing, they negate themselves as an accurate source of information once the kids find out, because they will eventually find out the truth, and then they'll say, wait, that wasn't what mom or dad told me, and then they might decide to never ask them a question again.
Chen has been teaching about sex for almost 15 years. She says asking questions is crucial, especially because of the amount of sexual material teens have at their fingertips online.
They are exposed to a lot more sexual material, certainly much more accessible to pornography material, but they don't necessarily have the ability to analyze it any better than the teens of a generation ago.
Within the last generation, the government's stance on sex education has changed. During President Clinton and George W. Bush's terms in office, funding was reserved for an abstinence-only curriculum. President Obama broadened funding to teach abstinence and safe sex. Despite that, Chen says one of the problems in America is how many view sex.
What we have in the United States is a mixed, almost a schizophrenic attitude about sexuality. At the same time, we're obviously fascinated by sexuality, and yet at the same time, most people can't talk in a serious way or an honest way about what it is that they need or want or feel.
Chen says there are age-appropriate ways to teach kids about sex, even at a young age, because once they get to high school, it is likely too late.
I remember we had a movie and we had pictures. We even had models in the school, but I guess it just happened.
For teen mom Anna Carballo, she says the sex education at her school was not enough for her to realize the risks of having sex.
I was 14, almost finishing 8th grade. I guess I got pregnant over the summer, and I didn't know what to do.
After giving birth to a premature baby, Anna spent 3 months in the hospital caring for her daughter, Monica.
So I never went back to school, and I was scared that what would people say, how was I going to be teased, so I just didn't go to school.
For teen moms who want to continue with their schooling, Baden High School here in South San Francisco is a good option for them. Not only do they learn the traditional subjects like science and math, they also get to learn how to care for their babies.
The program that we have in the South San Francisco Unified School District is called the Teenage Parents Program, and students that are pregnant or parenting have the opportunity to come to the class.
Meredith Holden is the director of the TAP program, which gives moms important resources to help them stay in school. When the babies are born, each teen gets a public health nurse for home visits, instruction on how to care for their babies and themselves, bus passes to get to class, and what may be the most important, free childcare.
Well, I think a huge part of it is the childcare. I mean, that really takes a piece away that they don't need to think about, what am I going to do with the baby, that they can come to school and have the childcare readily available for them.
The TAP program has been scaled back in the past few years. Principal Jim Murphy says that the program used to be open to girls that had attended schools in a few districts in the area, but with budget cuts, the number of schools participating was also cut. But even with the reductions, Murphy says this is still a vital lifeline to the girls that need one.
It's amazing that we're able to do this. And it's amazing for a variety of different reasons. One is educational, that students are able to continue going to school, that their children are cared for, and that they're receiving the support and the information and the knowledge that they need to raise their children.
The program at Baden High School costs over $100,000 a year to operate, and Principal Murphy is hoping this funding will continue so they can keep helping these girls. In San Francisco, Ashley Larson, State of Events.